So like I'd be saying no to going out and stuff just because I felt guilty about leaving the house.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't be doing much work in that time anyway, but
True.
I felt less guilty.
And also about dance. I know like a lot of people are curious about like what happens in dance society because we just hear music from your rooms and all this. Boom! Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Woo! That's the spirit, that's the spirit. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to smash that red subscribe button so that you're notified each time I post a new video. So basically, I'm excited today because I'm starting a new series which is called Uni Life Talk Shows, where I'll be having guests on my show. As you can see, we have upgraded the channel name to Nomta Ilo TV because you are about to be entertained. So this series is intended to help you to get like an insight on what uni life looks like and basically what you can look forward to, what you can expect. I hope that you guys find it very useful and helpful. It's hopefully going to be 10 episodes and hopefully you get something that is going to inspire you, help you and improve your life. With that being said, let's get into the video. So today we have a special guest. We did the same course and we just clicked. So I'll give her the platform to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Katie and I'm doing accountancy and finance.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And where are you like from originally?
I'm from Mid Wales.
Okay, yeah. That's beautiful. So, thank you so much for coming to the show. Welcome to the show. So today we are basically going to be talking about like time management in university and just how we're coping. So the first question of the day is basically like what changes are you doing? Like how has the move from like online to in person affected you and how are you managing?
Well, it's definitely affected me positively because I'm actually doing more work now.
Wow.
Because I can structure, I like a routine.
Yeah.
So by having a schedule in person, like I can stick to it more than if it was online because all of my online was like doing your own time and I struggle to keep to a schedule.
Okay, that makes sense because for me, I just like struggle with waking up early. So how do you deal with like 9 a.m.
I had to catch the bus at 8:45 today.
Whoa.
So it was rough.
Would you say like you're a morning person? Like
I used to be, and then not so much anymore.
Okay. So now since you say like you prefer the mornings, which is definitely a good thing, how do you like manage now like in university? How do you manage like keeping your friends and everything? How do you manage your relationships? Do you think you have time to put other things?
It's busy, but also like I live with my friends and I have like friends in my dance society which I see when I go to dance. Yeah, and I see people in uni. It all works.
Okay, you mentioned dance society. How do you like manage to like put it in on like your busy schedule? Because I know.
Well, we update the rota every week so that I can plan ahead of what classes I'm gonna do, and so it like fits into uni. So I normally catch the bus from here to dance, which is all goes nicely.
Wow, how often do you go for dance? Is it like once a week?
I do dance Tuesday, Thursday, and then 1 hour on a Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, but there's like a couple hours on a Tuesday and a couple hours on a Thursday.
Wow. Would you say it affects like your school or like exactly? Because I'm sure like it's something you're passionate about because you can't obviously just be doing it like so often.
I don't think so, because when I go there, so once I'm at dance, I'm doing dance for an hour, I might have like an hour break. So in that break I can catch up on work, whereas if I went straight home, like it's easy to put a film on.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's
like in between classes.
Okay, I
can do work.
Yeah. So why dance? Why?
I've always done dance since I was like 3. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
that's impressive.
Every day.
I can't dance to save my life.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Trust me, it's terrible. If you see me, you'd pay for me to stop.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, I'm just going to go back to like relationships and everything because you did say like at least you stay with your friends and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're not like originally from Swansea.
No.
So like.
So everybody I live with now, I met in first year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, what about those friends that you had like beforehand? Do you still keep like in communication?
Yeah, I speak to them all the time. Like I've got plans. Like we always have plans, but they're not every week. You know, like we have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go visit my friend at the end of the month and stuff like that. So we've got stuff to look forward to.
Okay. What about like your family? Do you talk to them frequently?
Yeah, I FaceTime them a lot and I text my mum a lot.
How do you manage to like keep the balance? Because I know like I suffer with communicating. Sometimes my parents even say, "Are you still alive? You haven't called. What's going on?" So like, how do you kind of like put them?
It's not so much. I don't schedule them in. It's more I'm on my phone a lot. So if they text me, then I reply.
Okay.
So it's like not constant, but
Okay, I feel I get what you mean. I get you.
it just
Okay.
works.
Yeah. What about like your social media, like engagement in general? Would you say social media is something that you have struggled with in like university, balancing the time and everything?
I don't post much on social medias.
Yeah.
I normally just use it to communicate to like close friends rather than like loads of stuff. Yeah.
What about in terms of entertainment? Do you like TikTok? I know TikTok is like one of the most famous ones. Do you say like, would you say it consumes much of your time?
Too much of my time. I'm on TikTok way too much.
Okay, so how do you then like balance back to school? Like how do you switch from social media
I'm still working on that. I think I haven't quite got the thing.
Okay, I feel you. What about like in terms of dealing with pressure in like university?
Right.
How do you cope with it?
Just I speak to my boyfriend about it a lot. He helps me.
Yeah.
And just planning my week helps. Like writing down everything I need to do just helps me see it and helps me become less stressful.
So do you plan it like like for the whole week? You have a plan for the week?
Yeah, I know what
goes?
I'm doing in the week, but not so much further from the week. Just I know what
Just
I'm doing
like
this
for the week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. I think I'll try that because yeah. How do you time management? How do you manage to get up on time for your bus and all those things? Like, what do you tell yourself? What goes on in your head to like help you catch the bus on time?
I'm not sure. I've always been like that person that's just early. It stresses me out if I'm late, so I think that's just like I have to be there. Not I have to.
Yeah.
Like since uni, I think I've become a lot better at if I miss it, I miss it. But like I'm very much like if it's on, like I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be there on time.
Wow, I really admire that because I feel like it's a very big deal. It's just I don't even know. Okay, what about in terms of your priorities? Like, would you say like setting your priorities is quite an important skill to like have?
Yeah, definitely. So like I'm my biggest priority, me.
Yeah.
But then, for example, like uni would trump dance because uni is more priority than dance, even though it's like a hobby. But uni's more priority.
Yeah, that's good. But like I want to understand like dance. Like how does it make you feel? Like is it like this place where you find your stress relief? Or
exactly. Yeah. Just when I'm in dance, like I don't think about uni or what deadlines or it's just doing the choreography, just listening to the music.
Oh wow, that's
nice and chill.
That's amazing. Would someone like me just like be able to join dance like
of course
from scratch? Like
we've got loads of beginners.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, what about terrible dancers?
No, I'm sure that you'll pick it up. You can go in the back if you don't.
Yeah, I think I would do well in the back. But what about hard work? What's your take on hard work in general?
What do you mean?
Do you think like it's important or it's overemphasized? It's not that important.
Oh, to like challenge yourself.
Yeah.
To an extent, it's good to challenge yourself, but you don't like. It's good to push yourself, of course, but also like if it's affecting you mentally and stuff, then just do what you can handle. You know,
Yeah.
like you need to take a step back and just do what you can do. It's okay to not do it all.
It's okay, yeah, that's making sense. And on to the topic of mental health. How do you like manage to keep your mental health like in check whilst in uni?
I think keeping busy is good, because then I don't think about, like, I don't overthink stuff, and if my mind's just constantly going. And also like talking to people.
2,000 years later.
So with societies, like the previous guest was talking about how sometimes there are cliques in societies, and you know, we struggle to like just blend in and fit in there. So did you experience any like challenges of like being the only one, feeling, you know, alone in a society?
So I started dance with my flatmate because she also liked dance. So we had each other every time we went to socials and stuff. We always had each other to fall back on, which probably isn't the best thing, because it meant that we didn't have to go out and speak to other people necessarily, because we could just chill. But like obviously we did over time, and each week we just said hello to like a little bit more, and now we're like involved again. Yeah, we know everyone and we're all friends.
Wow. So would you say like you think it's like the time that helps us?
Definitely, yeah. Like obviously anyone who starts a society, like you're not gonna be able to meet everybody. Like it's just time, and then you can gravitate towards who you want to go to. Like once you start to settle in, you know who your people and stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, but what do you think like societies can also do to kind of help just people to feel more involved?
So if there's like any activities in groups, it's important to either change the groups each week or have old members with new members, just so it's not always just
the same people.
So people can meet more people and feel more comfortable and involved.
Yeah, that's really nice. And also about dance, I know like a lot of people that are curious about like what happens in dance society, because we just hear music from your rooms and all this. So yeah, how is it like? How is a typical like training session? Like how do you guys do it?
So we have like 25 classes a week.
Wow.
And so you can go to
25
like
classes.
plus maybe
A few moments later.
25
like
classes.
plus maybe I think around that anyway. So it starts from like 3 or 4 to like 9 each night, and they're all 1 hour slots. So like every day is different. It's not like you're just going to dance. So if I'm going to dance on a Tuesday, it's not the same as me going to dance on Thursday. Like it's all different people, all different teachers.
Wow. So there's probably like beginners class as well.
Yeah, so there's beginners and intermediate, advanced. So, but some people go to all three, some people just go to one. Like it all depends on like what you're comfortable with doing. But it's nice because each session like has like different atmospheres and stuff because of the different styles, different people.
Yeah, that's really cool. Tough times that you've experienced in uni.
So before Christmas, I was really not struggling, but really like stressed about exams, because it just like it sprung on me that we've got exams in January, and I just didn't feel prepared at all. Like I hadn't been effectively revising because I didn't really know how to, because I didn't have to do that in first year. Like I just had to rely on my notes last year, whereas this year I had to rely on what I actually knew. So it was a bit of a stressful time in November, because it was like, oh god, I haven't got much time left. So like I'd be saying no to going out and stuff just because I felt guilty about leaving the house. Even though I wouldn't be doing much work in that time anyway, but I felt less guilty.
I know what you mean. It really makes sense, honestly. But one other question that I would have for you is like, how do you manage like money and your finances? Would you say
I love budgeting.
Wow.
I've got all the spreadsheets, I have got different accounts in my bank for different things. I love it.
That is literally the most surprising thing, because you think a uni student struggling, like most of everyone's just like crying about how finances are hard.
Oh yeah, like I'm not necessarily happy with my bank accounts, but like I've got
you manage it.
I'm managing it. Well, I got my spreadsheets and my budgets, and
that's like a devotion to accounting. Like you deserve to be there. This is another one for you. Like how do you like manage to sleep on time and wake up on time?
So I love sleeping. I sleep all the time.
Wow.
Don't struggle to get to sleep, but I do struggle to wake up.
Oh wow. So like, what time would you normally sleep?
I try to not go to sleep till about like 10:30, 11.
Wow.
And then I'd wake up ideally like 10:30, 11 the next day. But I also wake up then about. It depends on uni. Like today I woke up at like 7:15, but then like tomorrow I won't wake up till like 8.
Later.
Yeah.
Which is good. Which is good. So you're telling me you do not struggle with saying, okay, I want to sleep, but I can't feel it. Like,
no, I just head on the pillow and I'm gone.
Wow.
Yeah, do not struggle to sleep at all.
Wow, I want that. I want that your schedule on like from like a morning to night type of routine.
So on like a normal uni day,
Yeah.
I like wake up and get the bus, get to uni,
Yeah.
or get a lift if I'm lucky.
Yeah.
And then catch the bus from campus to dance.
Yeah.
Do dance, go home, have some food, shower, whatever,
Wow.
and then go to bed.
Wow. So apart from dance, is there any other society you're involved in, or like dance is your passion?
Dance is the only society that I'm involved in. Yeah, dance is my
passion.
own, yeah.
Okay, that does make sense. My other question would be like, as like being in university, how would you say this has helped you, like in terms of time management and all those things? Like, yeah.
If anything, I feel like I was more organised before uni.
Wow.
I think since coming to uni, maybe it's because like it's all been online. It's just been all over the place.
Yeah.
Like I developed some like bad habits in the sense like I didn't.
Yeah.
Like before uni, I would feel like super guilty about missing anything. Whereas like because it was online last year, like I didn't feel as guilty. So it's been more of a process to get back into being like
back into studying, like everything back on track. I want to ask you, like in terms of procrastination, like how do you manage it?
Yeah, I don't manage it. I'm really bad. I'm on TikTok all the time. I'm still haven't mastered that.
Yeah, it's funny because like almost every university student, even like from the previous interviews, everyone seems to have this. It's like this doom, like for university students that's where you get them. Okay, but how do you like keep your attention or like keep motivated?
So I like to like study in blocks of like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then like I'll go on my phone for 10 and then do it again. So I have like lots of intervals rather than like 2 hours
just one
straight.
big. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, but how do you like manage to like switch back to like work after like giving yourself that break?
I just you just gotta just do it.
That makes sense.
I know it's easier said than done a lot, but you just gotta like put your phone away, do it, and then you only have to do it for like 20 minutes, half an hour, and then you go back and chill for a bit.
That does make sense. Okay. Oh yeah, I like what you just said. Like you just need to tell yourself that it's just 20 minutes. I'll be back. Okay. What advice would you give to like your younger self or like to current university students?
So I'd say if you're in your first year, make sure to have as much fun as you can because first year doesn't count, but also go to the lectures because it'll help you second year.
Yeah, for real.
Make notes.
That's so true because we are struggling now
because of the lack of work. That's also important to have fun. Because at the end of the first year it doesn't count towards you, and so it's not the end of the world.
That does make sense. The final question is, how does it make you feel to feature on my channel? I know we had issues on the way, but
excited. I'm honoured to be asked.
That's beautiful. Before we conclude, I have a token of appreciation for you. Can you just close your eyes? And there you go. Thank you so much.
Gosh, you didn't have to.
Yeah, it's just my token of appreciation for you coming. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
It's made my day.
You need to send us off. Okay, please tell them to do the thing that needs to be done.
Like and subscribe, comment down below.
And share the video, guys. And we'll see you again next time. Bye. Is it moving? It feels like it's moving. Okay. Oh yeah, gosh. Okay, so my next question is, how do you like a crazy person. But I've been through a lot.